everyone, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a Project Use It Up update. This go around, I want to do 2-week updates. So instead of just like a once a month, it's going to be a twice a month thing. I'm just gonna, like I said, test it out to see which format I like better. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. So as I've mentioned before, all of my my Project Use It Up stuff is in this bin. So I'm just gonna kind of be like reaching back to show you things. All right, so first up I have my set in Pure Wonder. Let's see, what are the fragrance notes? It has notes of iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. The full size was not part of my project. I just have that for the notes. So figure we might as well start out with the shower gel. So again, because these are minis, the progress is gonna look really, really good, but they're just very small bottles. So I started off there, and about 2 weeks later, I'm right here. So I've got a little less than half of the bottle left, so really, really good there. And then the fragrance mist, again, it looks really, really good, but it's such a small bottle. I knew I would be flying through it pretty quickly, but I started off right there and we are down to here now. So really, really good. I've got less than half of the bottle left. Between a half and a third left. Pretty decent amount. This is something I'll be able to finish it up really, really quickly. That's really not a lot of product left. And the lotion, this is a more normal amount of progress. So I started off right there, which is just right where the packaging kind of starts to widen. And we are right there. So still obviously a long ways to go, but it has only been 2 weeks. So very, very excited with where this is at. All right, so up next is Strawberry Pound Cake. I think I did shower gel first last time. I can't remember, but I'm gonna do the shower gel first here. So started off right there, so a little bit more than halfway left. And now we are down to here. I think I've only used this maybe once or twice, so that's a pretty decent amount of progress, I would say. Nothing too crazy, but again, it's only been 2 weeks. The fragrance mist for this one, I had 2 in. So I have Strawberry Pound Cake and then Strawberry Snowflakes in the minis, just because my goal was really just to finish these up. I did not use Strawberry Snowflakes at all, so there's no progress on that one because I want to finish up the Strawberry Pound Cake one first. So I started right up there. So almost full, but I had used it a few times. And now we are all the way down to there. So I think I've got maybe one more use left in this thing, because I like to spray right when I get out of the shower, after I put my lotion on, and then the next day when I like put on my clothes, whatever I'm gonna be wearing that day, and then I'll like maybe do a refresh as well. But see, I'd say maybe one more use left in this, and then this one will be gone, and then I will be prioritizing the Strawberry Snowflakes to finish that up, which is about halfway. So I'd say 1.5 to 2 more uses left in this one. And then in the body cream, this one I'm actually pretty proud of it. So I started off right there. I think I'd used it maybe once, and we are right down to here. So definitely making some steady progress. This is definitely giving me hope that I can finish this up in 3 months, along with the other products that I have. Super big fan of the scent. The notes, I forgot to read them on this one. Fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. So very, very gourmand scent. I knew I wanted a gourmand in this project, because if I did just like fruity sweet scents, I would get so sick and tired of them. I wouldn't be able to finish anything. But my main purpose for having Strawberry Pound Cake in was it's so yellow. And I know that doesn't mean it's expired. The scent is still fine. The formula is still fine. It's not like sloshy or anything, but it kind of stains clothes when it's that yellow. So I wanted to finish it up. This is something I'll maybe get in like the body lotion in the future because those don't really tend to turn as yellow or as quickly. But very, very big fan of strawberry pound cake. I do have like the full-size fragrance mist as well, and it's something I could definitely see myself picking up again in the future, especially since they always have it out. This is like one of their most frequently repackaged products, I believe. It's pretty much out for every season. I mean, I myself, I have the faceted body lotion or body cream. I've got like a Christmas packaging for this one. I've got like a fall packaging for this one. They have a Valentine's one out right now. I know they've done it a couple of years for like spring and fall, and it's constantly everywhere all the time. So once it's gone, I know I'll definitely be able to pick up another one, and I definitely will. So up next is Among the Clouds, and I actually finished off both of them. The mark kind of rubbed off, but you can see just a tiny, tiny bit of it left. I was right about there when I started the project. So that was really only like two plus uses to finish that up. But so it started off right there, and it is completely gone. Like I scraped out every last bit that I could. So very excited to have finished up one little set. This one I knew I'd be able to finish up quickly because it already had so much usage on it. That's kind of why I included in the project, was once I see that something's empty, I know I can do it, and it makes me more motivated to keep going and not just kind of get sick and tired and like move on to other things. I finished up one set completely. It is gone. I have the full size in the mist, and I'm fine. This isn't my favorite scent now that I have used up like an entire little mini set. I'm glad to have the mist, but I don't think it's something I'll really like be wanting to purchase unless I find out like SAS or something. All right, I apologize again if the angle just moved. I did just like, the camera just fell. So I tried to get it back as best as I could, but here we are. So up next is my little Pastel Skies duo. I started off right there, and I'm down to right about here. So I'd say 2 to 3 more uses in this one. Not a ton left. Again, minis. I put a lot of minis in this project because I had so many, but also it's nice to just kind of finish them up, make me feel a little motivated. Then I'm not gonna get tired of the scent too, especially with this one where it's not my favorite. It has grown on me a little bit, but I don't see it being something I ever pick up in full size, unless by the end of this I'm like missing it. And I'll put the notes at the bottom of the screen. I don't have a full size in Pastel Skies, so I don't know them off the top of my head. But for the mist, I started off right about here, so almost full. And now I am right about at halfway. Again, this is gonna be a really quick 2 to 3 more uses, and then it's gone, and I'm okay with that. But very good progress on these. Very, very proud of the progress I've made. All right, and up next is Whipped Rose and Vanilla. So for, let's see, fragrance notes, let's do that first. For the fragrance notes, it has crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. And here are the progress lines on the body wash. I think I used this twice, so nothing too crazy, but still very happy with the progress I've made so far. And then on the mist, so this gold sticker is where it started at, so right at the top of the label. And I'm trying to make it so you guys can see it. It's hard because it's black packaging, and then the liquid is kind of dark, but I'm right about there. So I'd say, again, between 2/3 and halfway. Like I'm not quite halfway, but I'm a little bit more than 2/3 done. But very, very good progress on this, especially on like a full-size mist. That's a really nice amount of progress. I'm very, very pleased with how I'm doing with this one, for sure. But I mean, Whipped Rose and Vanilla, I love the scent, so I do overspray it, but it's also something you do kind of have to refresh. I've noticed it doesn't stick around absolutely the longest, but it does smell really, really good. So the body cream, again, it's gonna be so hard for you guys to see it. I will definitely have to like find a different color highlighter or marker or something to figure it out for you guys, but I started off right there, and I'm right down to where like this pink bar starts. So I would say about 2/3 left, which I'm very happy with. I will definitely be able to finish this up. This has me very, very hopeful. That's kind of what like this 2-week update is I'm very, very excited and very hopeful that I'm going to be finishing these. But I also am kind of also holding myself accountable because it is the first 2 weeks of the project, which is when I'm gonna be the most excited, when I'm going to be using the products the most. I know as it goes on, I'm gonna kind of lose steam a bit, but if I kind of document how well I was doing in the first 2 weeks, maybe that'll push me to continue to be doing just as well. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm also like not facing you guys, sorry. I'm just like looking off in La La Land over here. I'm here now, hi guys. But yeah, very, very happy with the progress that I've made on this set as well. So up next is my Blackberry Basil set. So it has notes of fresh blackberry, pink pomelo, sweet basil, and jasmine petals. And I will say in like the body cream, I do get that basil note, not so much in like the mist or the shower gel, but definitely in the cream I do get a basil note, which it's kind of fun. It's just a little bit different. It's not your like sickly sweet fruity scent, which it kind of was for me at first, but now that I've like found that basil note, it mellows it out a bit, which I think is really nice. I started off right here. I think I'd maybe used it once, so it was almost completely full at the start of the project. And we are down to right about here. So again, about 2/3 of the bottle left, but very, very happy to see that much of the cream is gone already. That's a crazy amount of progress for me. I don't know if I'm just like squirting on a little bit extra or what the deal is, but I'm going crazy for these body creams and it's awesome. Really awesome for the project. And just in general to use them up because they don't last the longest formula-wise. So I'm trying to kind of minimize what I do have and only keep 1 or 2 if they're like seasonally appropriate, if that makes sense. So the shower gel, now this one is gonna look crazy, but I did use it for like a bubble bath, and I use a lot for a bubble bath. But I started right here at the beginning. It was completely full. I had just ripped the plastic off before I started the project, and I am now all the way down here. So a little more than halfway left, I'd say close to 2/3, but I love the way this one smells. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. This and whipped rose and vanilla smell so good in the shower gel. They smell different from the lotions, but it's still got that like sweet blackberry scent with that basil, but you do get just a little bit of the pomelo in there too. It's really, really nice. I do really, really enjoy this one. This is one like once it's gone, I'm kind of gonna miss it, but I do know that there will always be other scents. Bath & Body Works is literally never gonna stop releasing new scents. So it's okay if I part with the stuff I already own, as long as I'm using it, you know? I don't know. It's just the way I see it. There's always gonna be another new scent that I'm gonna like. There's always gonna be another new blackberry scent or another berry or a rose or all sorts of stuff. They're always gonna have something. And so the mist, I started off right about here. And this mark, I do apologize, it's gonna be so hard to see. But I am right down to here. So again, I've got about 2/3 of the bottle left, but still really good progress. Really, really happy with how I'm doing with this one. The scent, I already read the scent notes, but the scent on this one is definitely sweeter than in the body cream. Like it's very, very blackberry. I don't get much of the basil or pomelo or anything else. I just get like a straight blackberry, but I love it. So this next set I have not used yet. So obviously progress is going to be exactly the same. It is the Tutti Frutti candy, and it has notes of sweet jelly beans, mixed berries, and sugared lemon. I don't have a really good reason for why I haven't used it yet. I haven't. I guess I really haven't been craving to smell like jelly beans yet, but This is one in my mind, it still is very Easter, and we're in the middle of March right now, so it just hasn't really hit me to use what I think of as an Easter scent yet, but this is one I'm very excited to use. It's not that. It's just, it hasn't quite hit its time yet. Maybe when I'm like thinking of Easter a little bit more, but I still am obviously keeping it in the project because I know myself and I'm going to use it in April like crazy. This is gonna be like the one thing I use in April. But once April ends and like Easter is over, I'm not gonna wanna touch it. So it's staying in the project. It just does not have any progress yet, and I will get there. I will use it, I swear. It just hasn't happened in this first 2 weeks. Like I've still got plenty of time. All right, and so the last item that I have in my project to use it up at the moment is the Bodycology Pink Vanilla Wish Fine Fragrance Mist. This has notes of sparkling pink peonies, warm vanilla, and almond. And this is actually the one I'm wearing today. It smells so good. I got a compliment at work on it just from like a random customer. They loved it. But I started off right here and I'm now down to here. So I've used a really decent amount. I would say between a third and a quarter. I don't think, no, maybe just a third. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little less than a third. This is how much I've used. Numbers, who cares? But really loving this one. It's a nice flowery vanilla, but it's still got a little spiciness to it. It smells so good. I'm absolutely loving this one. Like I said, it's the one that I'm wearing today, and like I smell so good. And as far as like Bodycology mists go, this one is strong. Oh my goodness. The first time I went to use it, because normally I just like go ham and I'm just spraying like crazy, but I did like 3 sprays and I was like, okay, hold on a sec. So it's something I definitely have to like do a couple spritzes, then wait, then do a couple more and then wait. And to build it up, because it's a Bodycology scent, so they don't last the longest, but it just comes out so potent that if I just go ham, I get such a bad headache, and like it's too much. It's too much all at once. But it is a really, really good scent. I absolutely love it. This is one I will be kind of sad to see it gone, but this is the time of year for it. It's a nice springy floral, springy vanilla with a floral note. I do really enjoy it. This one's not gonna take me hardly any time at all to finish up. I've only used it like twice, and that's how much progress I've got. So very, very excited for how this one is going as well. So another one of the main reasons I wanted to film this video today is because I wanted to add something into the project. Partially because I'm making such good progress on the items in there that I wanted to kind of challenge myself a little bit, but also because when I look at the lotion, it's looking a little off. The nozzle portion, like the portion that's exposed, I don't know if that's just like drying out or if it's just that air exposure that's messing with it, but honestly, it's already starting to look a little funky, and I only got this a few months ago, but it is the Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. I have the body cream and the fine fragrance mist, and it has notes of sugared blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. So another like nice gourmand scent to mix in with my fruity scents. I do think that'll be really nice for me to kind of break that up a bit, because I am starting to get a little bit tired of those fruity scents. They can just be a lot. I'm very much a gourmand girl, but I wanted something a little bit different to play around with in there as well. Very, very good scent. I have not used it yet, so the lines for both are just right up at the top. But yeah, I just wanted to bring something new in, something for a bit of variety. It's a nice gourmand, it's very sweet. It's also something that I'm wanting to use right now. Also, like I said, because the lotion, I don't know if it's just that first part, but it's starting to look a little off, but it still smells fine, and like the rest of the formula looks okay. So I don't know if it's just that starting bit or what the deal is, but I'd rather crank it out now instead of have it go bad just sitting there because I'm using other things. But yes, that is the newest addition to this project, and I don't think I'm gonna be adding anything else in, but I mean, I guess we'll see as we go. I don't like to add something in. I'd rather finish things and see it get smaller instead of adding more into it, especially full-size products. But I don't know, I feel like it's gonna add a nice little challenge. Also, it's just another nice different scent to play around with. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave me a like and a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!